Welcome. I had my violin sonata recorded. It's based on two chords. It's based on this C minor 9 moving to an A flat major 7. And oftentimes has this kind of this D hanging over the top of it. So it kind of moves from that to this. Kind of keeps that. People always ask like, what do you want to do with it? What do you want to do? What do you do with a violin sonata? I just want people to listen to it and enjoy it. If you listen to it twice, awesome. If you listen to it once and enjoy it, awesome. If you feel compelled to listen to it again, wonderful. Whether that's in a month or a year from now, great. If I made music that you enjoy, that's the point of it. I don't know what I want to do with it. I know I should post about it and make videos and try to get it to as many people as possible. I guess that's what this video is about. I figured I'd talk about the piece a little bit and my compositional practice a little bit. So what I do when I compose, I tend to just have a few ideas, and I do 90% of my compositions sort of unedited, just pen to paper, stream of consciousness. So I'll have more or less an idea that I'm working with. For instance, like I said, I liked these chords. I didn't know where I was going to go with them. I wrote the piece, I think in 2021. So I wrote the piece a long time ago. I sat on it for a long time. I thought the piece was very boring, but now hearing it back with actual humans playing it, I actually feel like it's pretty cool. And I feel like more musicians should compose just pen to paper, especially if you're a musician that can read music. Even if you can read music, but not even very well. Say you're not a good sight reader, but you can write music. I think you should practice writing music by hand, away from an instrument, put the dots on paper, and then come back to it. Try to get through the piece or through a section, and then try it out on your instrument and see what you can come up with. A piece like this was written completely pen to paper, stream of consciousness. In fact, this is one of the rare pieces I've composed where I ended it and I showed it to my wife on just finale playback, RIP finale, topic for another day. She listened to it and she thought it seemed short and it seemed like it didn't have an ending. So I kind of added this coda section, which is very rare for me to add anything or do any sort of edits after I've finished a piece. It does happen. It's rare, but it happens. So this piece had the last, 30 seconds was kind of added after the fact, shortly after the fact, after it was finished. But yeah, I'll just take a figure. This piece kind of has this, and then it goes to the 4 chord like a 4. Kind of does that thing. But that's sort of the rhythm of the piece that has this, and da-dee-dum, da-da, and the piano part is just these simple chords like, oops, not a piano player as you can tell, but it kind of moves between this sound and this sound. So you've got this. I don't know. I really like those sounds. And if you're a musician that can read or write music, write some music and then see what it sounds like afterwards. If you don't know how to read or write music, learn. It's not very hard. If you can know the alphabet to G and you can count to 7 or 8, you can learn music. If I can figure it out, it's not very hard. I taught myself how to read music when I was about 13. 13, 11. By the time I was like 13, yeah, by the time I was 14, I got really into composition, and I've been composing this way ever since. So hope you enjoy it. Peace out. I'll put the link in there, but it's available on Bandcamp under my name. It'll be available for download soon. You get a few free listens on Bandcamp, so check it out there. And if you want to buy it and support, peace out.